Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, thank you, Andrea. Good evening, everyone. Okay, the information this week are only two, two
Yeah, only
important
two. Yeah,
information.
exactly.
I,
Too fast, but very important information. Yeah.
I share my screen.
Yes.
Okay, okay. You see my screen,
Yes,
Andrea?
we are looking
Okay,
to your screen perfectly. Thank
okay.
you. Great.
The price this week, our service is 0.34 cent of kilos of for every CSR is 0.34 cent of dollars for kilos for our service this week. Every plastic credit, every CSR has a price of 0.03 and 4 cents of dollars this week. The price grows every week, and so every week is a very very opportunity for everyone with this price of growth.
And for this week, there are no promotion, there are no bonus, so just 34 cents for each kilogram of plastic recycled from the
Exactly.
bottle.
There isn't a promotion. Next important information is the Corsair Day in Finland event this Saturday and Sunday. We have two important events. Saturday, Corsair Day, the official launch of Corsair Day in Finland with Italian team with Dr. Andrea Cerio, Mr. Andrea Cerio, and Italian team. And Sunday we have the visit of on the plants of Finland, and you need to sign up for the event with the link available in all official Telegram group is most important, the registration with link of this event. And Andrea, I don't have any
No more
information.
information. Yeah, very, very, very short. Yes, our Pasquale told, please go in the link you get in all the message. Go, please make your registration. If you didn't that, okay, right now. There are two registration for the event from Saturday and the registration for the visit to the facility. It's very important because I spoke yesterday with the CEO and even with Yoko from Finland, who is organizing the event. And he asked me, please, Andrea, inform everyone that we need to know perfectly how many people will be on Saturday and how many people we will have on Sunday, because we need to organize the room, the transportation. So please, if you didn't register right now, go in this link, register. You will receive a mail, a confirmation mail, okay, who will give you the confirmation that your registration went well. And I even ask you, maybe if you make the registration but you're not sure, or you're not gonna come to Finland, please go in your mail and delete your registration, because we need to know perfectly how many people we will have on Saturday and on Sunday. It's very important, because if you are not registered, maybe you run the risk that there is no for example, from Helsinki to the Kaipola, there are with the bus something like 3 hours, if I don't mistake, something like that. So we need to know perfectly how many people to rent the bus, to organize the bus, to manage all the organization. So please register if you didn't. Okay. Thank you, Pasquale. Thank you very much. Okay. Yes, today just two information. And I will give the microphone directly to our special guest tonight, Riccardo Taddei. who will simply show you what we do. He will speak about the Corsair Group, about our service, about the Corsair Connect, about our product, companies, and why this is the moment for the right moment to jump in this amazing business. So thank you very much, Six Star Riccardo Tadei.
And here we are. Buonasera. Good evening, everyone. And thanks, Pasquale, for your information that you share with us. Really important, even if they are true information. Yes, Andrea, tonight we have an interesting topic. I have one question for you because I'm not remember. This meeting should finish at 10 p.m.
Yes, no, we finish at 10:15.
Okay, perfect.
We have
perfect.
1 hour. We start at from 9:15 to 10:15. So you have, trust me, you have all, you can speak till 10 without any kind of problem. So take all the time. At the end, I only miss maybe 10 minutes. No problem.
Perfect. And as you know, please feel free to join during my meeting, sharing some thought. That will be more than appreciated.
Yeah, we normally when we do this training, we like to do like we say in Italy, like a ping pong, no?
Yeah.
So we do these things together. So thank you very much. No problem. Go. Riccardo, I go to take a glass of water. Just a minute.
Okay, let me. Yeah. Let me refresh the page.
Okay, it's good.
Okay, gentlemen, what we're going to speak about, you can see? Yes. Okay.
That's good.
Yes, yes.
We have some trouble with internet yesterday and today.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
Okay, fantastic, fantastic. Oh my God. Okay, you hear me, Pasquale?
Yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
right?
Yes, right.
Okay. Oh my God, come on. The internet, the contents are too powerful, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. So internet, the connection doesn't want to show this content powerful. So we have some, okay, here we have some problem, but I hope that the connection will be stable. What we're going to speak about, really interesting topic, because always remember that what we are doing is something unique. We are building the future of plastic accountability, and we are doing it together. So my target tonight is sharing with you basically a snapshot, a screenshot about what we sell in a really easy way. What is a plastic removal package, PRP? Who is behind it? Corsair Group International, and why we can trust this company, who we are, like Corsair Connect.
Riccardo, your connection is a disaster.
Who are the main, why?
Riccardo, hello. Riccardo.
Yes. Okay, Andri, I have to. Sorry, gent. Move. Give me a few minutes more. Okay, Andri.
See, go on. Okay, go.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. So sorry.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like
no problem, no problem.
I'll be back soon.
I will arrange some talks. Okay, we are here. Okay, these are things that happen when we are in live. Yes, I have to tell you. Okay, first of all, you know that all our training are recorded. I kindly invite you to check again and to have a look again to this video when will be uploaded, because again, tonight with Riccardo, he will show you like an overview, okay? An overview of all our business, all the things that are involved, what we do, our product, as you saw now with Riccardo. And I believe these are very important information because I think it's very important, when we go inside of this business, inside of our business, I always, especially when I speak with new people, I always repeat that it's really important to have clear in your mind the big picture of what we do, to have in your mind because yes, we work for Corsair Connect. We are all involved in this business through the Corsair Connect. And of course, this is our opportunity to make money, to promote our service, to remove plastic from the environment. But never forget that what there is on the base of this business is the Corsair Group, which is a real company, which a real facility, which with offices, with people, with engineer, with plants up and running, with certification. So everything we do is based on Corsair. I always repeat these things that Corsair Group in the chemical recycling, they could grow even without the network. I mean, of course, the network is a very important part of this business for the selling of our service, but the main work, the main job of the Corsair Group is the transformation from plastic to oil and selling this oil to big oil company. Okay, but we, like Corsair Connect, we couldn't live without Corsair Group. So it's very important what the Corsair Group is doing, how they are developing, and this is why it's very important to come to Finland. It's very important to see what we are doing. It's very important to see the facility. It's very important to see in the practice what we do. Because never forget that the company we have on the base, the Corsair Group, is the mama of everything. Is we can sell plastic credit only because behind there is a company who recycle plastic waste and transform this plastic waste into oil. Normally, okay, Ricky, I think I can see you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you are in a church now. You are praying.
Yeah.
You are okay. No, I'm joking. Thank you, Ricardo.
I am.
Yeah, good.
Okay, thanks. And yeah, sorry again.
I make you okay. You are cost. Okay, good.
Yeah, okay. So again, who are the buyer and the market opportunity? So why now and why choose plastic credit market? And so again, we don't go too deep as we do maybe sometime, but I will give you a snapshot. And please, when you sell, you don't need to know all the details. When you go in the market, you don't need all the details, but you must have a clear idea of how things works. So who are the actor involved? Who are the company? Who I am? What I do? What I sell? That is what I need. After the detail, sometimes are necessary or sometimes not. So let's start with the plastic removal package. A customizable, certified service for the removal and the processing of plastic waste. This is basically a plastic removal package. Is a service where, as a first step, we, like a client, corporate, or private individual, we must to choose the volume of plastic waste that we want collect from the environment. It could be 1 kilo, 10 kilo, or we can receive order up to millions of kilos of plastic waste. That could come from a small, medium enterprise, from a big company, or even from a private individual, for example, Silvia or Brenda. Step 2, as soon as I purchase my service, the plastic is going to be processed. So Corsair Group International, through our pyrolysis reactor, will collect the plastic from the environment and work it, recycling it, create a circular economy, and as a last step, will release the credit to the client as a receipt, as a proof of what we did for the environment, of the plastic waste that we collected. Now, one important thing, as soon as we receive millions of kilos of plastic as order, we, like Corsair, we cannot be able today with our capacity to process all of this huge amount of kilo that we receive from the network. For this reason, please always keep in mind that the CSR plastic credit is the only plastic credit in the world that is released not only through our reactors, through our industrial operations, but even through our partners, recyclers all around the world that join our contributor program. So they recycling plastic, we verify with Control Union the amount of plastic, the quality of the process, and if they are compliant, they release the CSR plastic credit, joining our international offsetting service. And this is unique if you think about it. Now, always keep in mind the ratio: 1 kilo of plastic waste removed from the environment, 10 CSR plastic credit issued to the client. This is basically what we sell: the product, the service. Now, Corsair Group International represent the industrial engine behind our service, the industrial credibility of what we do. A global leader company in chemical recycling that today bring to the market a certified solution for private individual or for company. And at the same time, remember that we are not a simple network marketing company, because Corsair Group International is fully independent from Corsair Connect sales. Corsair Group International exists and operates regardless of network marketing volumes that comes from Corsair Connect. Obviously, we are playing a key role in our business model, but Corsair Group is an industrial company and makes revenue even without us. A normal network marketing company, if the network doesn't make revenue, will close tomorrow. But we are not, because it's not a network marketing company. And why we should trust our service? Why we should trust Corsair Group International company? For different reasons. Fully audited. So we respect all the international sustainability requirement. And we are fully audited via ISCC Plus. Why you should trust Corsair Group International? Because we are working on international basis in Europe, with Finland, and I will say even Netherlands, where we have right now our research and development projects with some university, and Asia, Bangkok. So proven technology and Shell as a revenue partner, because one of the major companies in the world validates the commercial demand of our product. Why you should trust Corsair Group International? Why you should trust Corsair Connect partner as a client? For the reason that we are not here from one day. We are not scamming everyone. People are scared about, getting scammed with all of these little project or bad project that there is in the crypto world or in the blockchain or in the network marketing industry. And this is a fact. But gentlemen, I always and ladies, I always tell to my client, look, we are distributing the credit from 6 years. We have a proven track record. We are here from the 2020. So proven industrial operation, proven network marketing concept, proven plastic credit concept. We are not a startup. Remember, our valuation, I think that right now is over $300 million. And at least, but not because it's the less important, is because we are going there in a few days. The 59,000 square meter, our Finnish facility, a world-class infrastructure in Kaipola, Finland, that we will visit really soon. This is why you should trust Corsair and our service. Why a client should trust Caterina or Gavin or Claudio. Andrea, you want to add something on that?
No, no problem. Go.
Okay, perfect.
It's perfect. Let's go. No problem.
At this point, the third step, who we are, who we represent as a partner. We are part not of the industrial side, but of the commercial network of Corsair Connect. So basically, we are independent partners. We are not employees. No one here receives a salary from Corsair Group International. We are independent commercial agents operating within the Corsair Connect network. That's what we are, who we are. And our income are generated through commission. And the commission are paid every Saturday based on the packages activated in our network. And we decided as Corsair Group International to create a network marketing model. Why this? Because the network marketing with the numbers is the best option that a company can choose to bring a service or a product in the market. Why Corsair should spend millions of dollars in marketing, in advertising, offline, online, without knowing the amount of money that will be back in the pocket, without knowing the amount of sales that they're going to do. And so they thought, okay, we will create a network marketing model and we will give millions of dollars in commission, but we are going to be sure that at the same time, we are going to generate millions of dollars of revenue.
And you know,
So,
Riccardo, if I
right,
can
please.
just to add something, for
Please.
example, how how the network marketing now is growing everywhere. Now, of course, the time give us every year much more credibility, because as you told before, the market is full of,
Don't say the word.
I
We
don't want
understand.
to say that word, is full of company which they appear and disappear in 6 months, in 1 year. Now, if I don't mistake, Riccardo, we celebrate our 6th year in the 1st of August. So 6th year in 2020, the Corsair Group was created. Of course, we are right in the beginning, because we are just getting started. But just to let you understand, guys, ladies and gentlemen, last week with a new partner, he started, I think, 1-2 months ago. He closed a package of 70,000 euro. So one package, 70,000. So one client buy, not $100, $1,000, 70,000 euro. These are something like more than $82,000 in one package. And these things are now coming more and more and more frequently. Why? Because you will understand better this point at the end of the speech of Riccardo, when we will compare what we are doing always with the market of the carbon credit. At the end, you will understand why smart people, why entrepreneurs, why company now they start to collect plastic credit now that the price is so low. Because if you study, I always repeat, Riccardo, people, these 40 people, you don't have to trust me. You don't have to trust me, because you don't know me. I don't know you, you don't know me. So you don't have to trust me. But I have to tell you, please go and study. You can study, you can take all the information, what happened in the carbon credit market 10 years ago, and we are following that market. So be prepared, because the ones that buy our service today through the Corsair Connect network, in the future, they will be very happy, because their service, their certification, their plastic credit will be requested from all the company all around the world. But I have some point to follow at the beginning, at the end of this meeting. So Take your time. Thank you, Riccardo.
Thanks to you for this little speech and for this thought. Absolutely right. And coming back to the network marketing model, keep in mind that the revenue of the industry in 2023 was more than $200 billion. Keep in mind that more than 100 million people globally are doing network worldwide, and this industry is growing year after year because it's working, and is the industry that each year create the biggest amount of self-millionaire.
Yeah. So when you think that when you have the sensation, when you feel that you are alone working in the network marketing, never forget that all around the world there are more than 100 million people that today are working in the network marketing industries in other company with other service, and I'm quite sure that a lot of that 120 million people who are working in a network marketing, when they will understand what we are doing, a lot of them will jump to this business. I'm quite sure.
Even because in this industry, there's nothing compared to us.
Zero.
And at this point, we understood what we sell, our service. We understood who is the company behind, Corsair Group International, and we understood the model, the business model that we are following and we are part of. Let's go to the fourth point. The fourth point is related to the customer, who is willing to buy our service. And my first thought on this that I want to share with you is always keep in mind that this market is a B2B market, meaning business to business. So the major clients, theoretically, the plastic credits are not private individual, but are the global corporates, the major corporation, the bigger polluter in the world, like Coca-Cola, Procter & Gamble, Unilever, all the brands that each year generate and use billions of kilos of plastic. And they are subject to international ESG reporting obligation. And for them, it's becoming mandatory to reduce the footprint. And if they are not able to achieve some level, now they can offset paying someone else, a recycler like Corsair Group, through our service to offset the same amount of plastic that they pollute in the environment. So they are the biggest buyer, and they are the engine behind this economy. Why the plastic credit market and price and CSR price will grow in the future? Because of them. Because today they need billions and billions and billions and billions of credit, and they must buy it. Obviously, at this point, we even must vote not only to the global corporates, but even to all the small, medium enterprise that are working with this biggest brand. All the corporate supply chains, all the little company or medium company that are working with Coca-Cola, because Coca-Cola maybe put the liquid inside, the beverage inside the bottle, but they are buying, for example, in Italy, I don't know, how to say, or I don't know the label, or how to say in English this one, Andrea, or someone can help me,
Yes, the label.
yeah, the label or
The
this
logo.
one, some components, and yeah, and basically what happened?
The cap.
The cup. Thank you so much. And basically, imagine that Coca-Cola must to include in the environmental report the amount of plastic that all the company in the supply chains of Coca-Cola are using, and what they are doing for solve this problem. And so for them, it's becoming mandatory too. Because if you are not sustainable company, Coca-Cola cannot work with you anymore.
Yes.
But at the end, don't forget that for different reasons, not only related to the legislation, to the mandatory process, we have tons of little business that could be even a restaurant or whatever, could be even Francesco Totti with the soccer school. Company that want to have visibility, want to have green marketing or potential fiscal advantages in the green initiative. And so they are willing to buy our service. And at least as the last point, remember that today the price of the credits, not only the CSR, but all the plastic credit are super competitive because this market haven't exploded yet, like carbon credits did after the 2017. So the window to enter is now. We had few years ago nothing. I want to remember you that when we started, if you Google it, you didn't have any information about plastic credit. Today, you have tons of report about plastic credit. 2 years ago, you didn't have one legislation speaking about plastic credit. Today, we have legislation in place right now, not in the future, right now, that force company to buy plastic credit. And what happened? We have the legislation, we have the service. Now it's just a matter of time that companies will start to buy our service or in general plastic credit service globally. Just matter of time that this demand will explode. Now, we know that we don't not only work with the company. Here there is a mistake, sorry. But okay, I cannot solve it. Let's say a private investor, but it's not related to us. I don't like the word investor because we are not selling a financial product, but I will give you an example of financial product in this field. So this is why I use in this slide these terms. But basically, the private individual can meet sustainability and speculative opportunity at the same time. Why? Because you can buy our sustainable service, so you can choose the amount of plastic that you want to offset. You will receive CSR plastic credit for the kilo of plastic that you are going to pay to be processed. And what happened differently to the company? Happened that the private individual is not interested, for example, Silvia or Brenda or Riccardo, are not interested to have a label in the chest saying, I'm Riccardo Taddei and I am plastic neutral. I'm so happy that I helped to collect plastic waste from the planet. I'm so happy about it. But I don't want to show to the market, to claim, this is the word, I don't want to claim my environmental benefit. So what I will do is just hold or trade my credit. I will just hold my credit because in the future, my interest as Riccardo is to sell the credit in a liquid market to a company that needs the credit or must to buy the credit because he wants to have the label, because he wants to claim the environmental benefit. So Riccardo have the right on a specific amount of plastic, will go in the market and say, I'm willing to sell my right on 100 kilos of plastic. If Coca-Cola want to buy it, please, you can buy it. The exchange for me is dollar. Now, on this concept, what I want to share with you, and this is why, again, I use private investor, but again, this is not a financial product, but I want to tell you that the banks already did a financial product on this concept that works differently, but the guidelines are really, really similar. Why? In 2024, January 2024, Citibank and World Bank release the first $100 million bond into the market, where private investor funded plastic collection initiative globally and were compensated in a certified plastic credit. So basically, they raise money from investor for support initiative to collect and solve the plastic waste problem globally and giving back to the investor plastic credits. This is really interesting. Why? Because give us the first signal that the finance, the institution are already in. And usually we, like a private individual, little fish in this big ocean, we always try to follow the big whale or the big shark, the big institutional money. Today you have the opportunity to be with them because you are in the right time. That's the point. Just understand this. It's just a matter of time that we are going to see, maybe in 2026, in 2027, I don't know, the first $1 billion bond for the plastic credit industry. Okay, we understood the client. Now, let's understand the opportunity. The opportunity, first of all, is related to the problem. Big as the problem, big as the solution, big as the market, big as the value of your company. Remember that each year globally, we have a new production of plastic superior than 400 million tons. Less than 9% of the plastic is recycled globally. And we have the benchmark of $1 trillion market called carbon credit. That is our reference. And again, is right down in the paper, as Andrea told before, please study. We didn't have the opportunity. We was a believer before. Today is in the legislation, is in the paper, the fact that the legislation and the law are already in place and force the company to buy this type of service. So what is the lesson coming from the carbon credit and what's the market status right now? Why there isn't a huge opportunity? Because carbon credit is mature as a market, is already done, already reached the $1 trillion exchange per year, is already $1 billion market. Plastic credit is in the emerging phase, is in a price scale before the big adoption. Why we have an opportunity in front of us for the company or for the private individual? Because the price of this service didn't explode yet. The price trajectory of carbon credit market was skyrocketing after 2017 because the implementation of the law forced the company to buy carbon credit. Today, you have the law in place, but not the demand already coming from the company. So it's still accessible today. We have the audit standard. When we speak about our plastic credit, always keep in mind that we are fully audited. That if the legislation will approve a credit, it's going to be something like us or CSR plastic credit, because we are fully compliant from the industrial side and from the releasing of the credit point of view. We have the traceability, exactly, because for us, let's say that the traditional audit in 2026 is good, but it's not enough. We have the technology. So if the carbon credit already have a big issue related to the traceability, because they are still work sometime on the paper-based or Excel file, we are using the future of the technology, the blockchain. So we have fully traceability, and at the end, again, as I told before, you can be part of this market as a first mover. This window is open right now. So, closing my speech, you are not selling a simple service. What we are doing, what you are doing is building a position in a market that doesn't exist at scale yet. You are doing it with a real industrial company behind every credit. We are fully audited, international certified, using the blockchain technology. There is a mandatory ESG, environmental tailwind, compliance, law driving the demand. There is a huge opportunity for the private market emerging because we saw that institutional are creating the first financial product on this market, and this is really important. And at the end, obviously, we are not only client, we are partner. So we can create a network. We just, we are not a sellers. We are a networker. So you grow as the network grows. We are not just sellers that go in the market and sell a product to the company or to a private individual and it's done. Our job is to sell, but even to build a network and getting paid through the work of 10, 20, 50, 100, 1,000 of people in our team. So please don't be foolish, connect the dots and be part of what we are building today or from 6 years because you are in an amazing position right now. Thank you, Andrea, for this speech. Back to you. And yeah, let's go for it. See you in Finland.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Riccardo. Great job. Absolutely. I think, yes, you did great because I believe that these people, they need to understand what we are doing. We are not a simple network market. We are the pioneers. Let me just, while you were speaking, let me just share very, very fast one slide. Look, can you see this slide? What you told before? Okay, I went on Google. Okay, so again, you don't have to trust me. I simply went on Google and I digit which was the price of the carbon credit in the history. Look, for a lot of years, the price of the plastic of the carbon credit stayed really low. After 2017, because start the legislation, I repeat you, listen to me. Start the legislation and the companies start to buy the carbon credit. And look then what happened. How the price went with more than $100, okay? Euro, sorry, for carbon credit. So why is important this graphic? Perfectly for the point I want to tell you, just to remind you, we are building this economy. We are building this business. Now for the first time in the history, now the 12th of August, will be operative and operational, the new legislation for Europe. For all the company regarding the packages, we will start, okay? This will be not the end. This is just the beginning, because just to remind you, there is the last point, the last step is the Agenda 2030, where there are a lot of for all the countries all around the world, what they have to do within 2030 for the environment. They don't speak only about the plastic pollution, they speak about everything, but they speak even about the plastic pollution. And the last point is 2030. So now we start in 2026 now. So can you imagine now we are selling this service, we are selling these credits, we are selling this way, this plastic waste removal service. Each CSR is back up from a quantity of plastic recycled from the environment. Each CSR is 100 grams of plastic recycled. You know, with the rule 1 kilograms are 10 plastic credit. Good. Well, so now what will happen now from August, from September, because there are the holidays and everything. From September on, a lot of companies in all Europe and not only, they will be mandatory by the law to recycle a certain amount of plastic. And if they will not do that, they will pay fine to the European Union. So, but they have the option. Okay, if they are not able to reach this goal of recycling, they can buy. It's the first time in the history that the legislation say, if you are not able to reach that goal for your company, you can go to companies and you can buy a compensation system like Corsair. So it's the first time that they recognize officially the plastic credit like an opportunity to compensate this. So from September on, the game will change completely. Trust me. Because what is the point now? Why now the price of the CSR are so low? Because we don't have buyers. We are working, I repeat you, from the last 5 years, the same story. We are building the economy. But now be prepared, because there are some very important information. Now we are working in the way that the CSR within September will be in line, 100% compliance with the European legislation. So trust me, from September on, our service will be certified from one of the biggest companies in the world. And when we will go in front of the company, we say, look, if you buy plastic credit, you can compensate your plastic. You will get a certification, you will get an invoice. Very simple. Your CSR will be retired, and we will go to buy with the 50% rule. You know what is this? I mean, all the company in the future, they will come from the network. For example, I am a company. When we speak about company, we speak about big packages. Only in Italy, we have some company that right now, they are ready to start to buy every year 3, 4, 500,000 euro in CSR to remove their plastic pollution. Company which they do hundreds of millions of turnover every year. So for them to spend 300,000 to compensate, because they have to do that. And all this money will go 50% in the network, because there will be an agent, someone else that will do the job, and the 50% of the money will go to the exchange to buy the CSR, to buy this credit from the people that will be available to sell it. I will not sell my credit for sure, but a lot of people will start to sell. So we will start to create. Now we have a lot of offer of plastic credit. Now from September, we are going to start to create the demand of our plastic credit. And trust me, this will be a complete game changer in our business. When the company will jump in, they will start to put a lot of money in the exchange. Oh, sorry, I speak about the company that come from the network. I don't speak with the company that the Corsair Group will deal directly. Big corporation, this can be Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Unilever, and with all of this company, we already are in touch. We already are in touch from years now. But why they wait? They wait. Because, till the moment is not mandatory, everyone wait. But from September on, from 2026, now we start to go mandatory by the law. And this big company that will deal directly with the Corsair, they will not buy packages. They will put money directly into the exchange. They will send money to the Corsair. Corsair, let's make an example. Tomorrow, the Coca-Cola would like to start and, to remove some millions of kilos and send $1 million to the Corsair. The Corsair take $1 million and take all 1 million, go to the exchange to buy 1 million CSR, take the CSR, remove from the blockchain, retire, get the certification, but buy 1 million of CSR in one shot. 1,000, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, 100,000, 200,000. And that would be the moment where the people will understand, now I understand why Elon Musk in 2017, 2023, he make 1.6 billion in profit. Because he bought the carbon credit 10 years ago when the price was lower than one euro. This is perfectly what we can do. And this is not an investment. I am simply buy a service that now is in a low price, but we already know, because again, please look at this graphic. Look at this. This is what will happen even to the plastic credit. Now the price are really low, but the price, when the company will start to go in, the price of the plastic credit, not only from the Corsair Group, even from all our competitors, the price will start to grow. Why? Because we'll increase the demand. What is the most important point, the most important point who give value to a product? The request. More demand there is for a product, and more the price go up. If nobody want the product, the price go down. If everyone want that product, the price go up. It's very simple. And this will happen to the plastic credit. And I believe this is the moment, the right moment to jump in, because trust me, from September on, I don't know what will happen in Africa, in Asia, in North America, in the South America, but I perfectly know, because now I'm following that in first person. I perfectly know what will happen in Europe. And trust me, for all of us, Europe is enough. Is enough, trust me. If all the company from Europe start to buy packages from Corsair Connect, is enough for everyone. Everyone will start to be happy, because everyone will see that the price of the CSR will start to grow. Boom, 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 boom. And maybe I buy for 3 cents this week, and maybe in 5 years the price go to 30 cents, 40 cents, 50 cents, $1. Nobody know what will happen. Nobody know. But for sure, someone will make a deal, because they were smart, like did Elon Musk 10 years ago. Buy cheaper and sell expensive. Very simple. As you know, the biggest affair in the life you do, like the house, for example. I did a workshop, I did a stage 10 years ago with some of the best investors in the world. I knew personally Tim Arv-Ecker. I knew personally Padre Rico, Padre Povero, Kiyosaki. I went to their stage in Italy. Two of them, they have thousands of, they teach to everyone, you make the deal when you buy a house, not when you sell the house, when you buy the house. In that moment, you make the deal. Because if you buy the house too expensive, you will not. You do the deal when you buy your house to a lower price, when you buy an apartment to a very low price, when you can sell it to a higher price. And this is what we are doing. Now we can buy this service, this plastic waste removal service, to the cheaper price in the history. To the history. And the market will say what will happen. But I know what we do. You know why? I know? Because I study every day. I study, so I perfectly know where the economic, a mosquito, where the economy is going, and where the plastic credit are going. So, ladies and gentlemen, my hamburger and my insalata are almost ready. Now, in this moment, my wife is ready. Start to listen to me that I'm closing the meeting. So we put the hamburger on the how to say, on the fire. Okay, it was a pleasure to stay here with you even this week. We will see, of course. Please don't miss next week. Okay, don't miss, because I am quite sure we will do the event in Finland with, I think, more than 150 people or something like that from all Europe. I don't know, 160, 180, between 150 and 200 people. And we will have some new updates, some new news, maybe even some announcement from the company. So please don't miss next week, because here in the next training, in the English training, I will update you regarding what happened, what will happen in Finland this weekend. And I listen from someone that some nice news we will receive some nice information from the founders of the company this weekend. Okay, so let me open your microphone. Thank you very much. As always, it's a pleasure to stay here with you. Thank you, Riccardo. Thank you very, very much for your job. Thank you, Pasquale, for your introduction. Thank you to all one of you to be here tonight. I will be here again next week, same time, same link, same motivation, same energy, same excitement, and same trust in this company. Because I am here from the day zero when there was nothing. And what we have today is amazing. And I can neither imagine where we will be in 1 year, in 2 years, in 3 years. But again, I'm not in a hurry. I'm not in a hurry. Will be when will be. But for sure, we will become one of the biggest companies in the world. And some of you maybe will become very, very rich.
Andrea,
so thank you very much.
Andrea,
Enjoy your time. Enjoy your time. Yeah, Gavin.
I have my hand up.
No, too late. Hey, write me. There is too high energy now, question or not.
Okay.
Send me a message. We will speak personally. When
Okay.
I finish a meeting and I give the motivation and we go to the end, I don't want nobody to disturb me
Okay,
with the
grazie.
motivation. But send me a message, Gavin, with pleasure. With pleasure.
Grazie.
Prego, Gavin. Thank you very much. Enjoy your time. Let's go to my hamburger and see you next week. Bye-bye, everyone. Good night.
Bye.
Thank you for the
Thank you,
training.
Andrea.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.